right, man, welcome back to 4th and 1. In this segment, man, we got a guy from BMF.
What?
We got a guy from All-American.
Huh?
Now we got a guy in the hot seat with 4th and 1.
I'm talking about my dog Peggy.
Nah, yeah. But nah, Da Vinci, bro. Thank you, bro.
No, I
Glad for you
appreciate
to
y'all
be
for
here,
having
bro.
me.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir, bro.
So obviously, bro, you played All-American, right? Now we
Yes,
got
sir.
another All-American right beside you.
Hold on, no. My first go to. How old them niggas is on that
Bro,
dog?
All-American, bro. They old, bro.
Man, boy, it be high school.
Nah, yeah.
Folks got the scruff,
Bruh.
gray hairs. I'm like, man, hold on. Who the
Got a
extras back there
retirement
in
plan
the
already
back?
set up.
Nah, yeah. They was grown. Spencer James was like, he was like 28, because I was 23, 22. So it's like, yeah, he's grown. Spencer James.
How do you
grown.
get your mind to
Yeah.
think like a high school player, like a high school person, though? Like
But those are the best people to have him play that, because we've experienced that
high
before.
school. Okay, got you.
You know what I'm saying?
I
But
got
it's
you.
like, so it's like, that was yesterday for us. But if you get a high school player to play high school, they live in that. You know what I'm saying? So they don't really know that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it kind of it's a science behind it, and then you don't got to deal with the child protective laws.
Yeah.
If they under 18, then you
Oh,
don't
no,
even
for
work them
sure.
certain hours. You know?
Oh, they get that work in y'all. Huh?
Exactly.
You know, being an actor, especially being asked to play a role that you may be a fan of. Were you an athlete?
Yeah. I play
Right?
sports. Not at that level though. I was,
But I'm saying, as you have to get into character, what is a role that you would want to play that you haven't had the opportunity to play yet?
honestly, I'm excited about this next role I got. I was actually in Sacramento doing firefighter training. So I'm actually about to play a firefighter, on Netflix. I can't really talk too much about it, but I really immerse myself in the training, and it's military, like it's militant. You gotta lock in, and what they do, I got so much respect for firefighters. You know what I'm saying? Like just their shifts is 48-hour shifts, so they're awake for 48 hours. They're taking cat naps between now and then, but they're doing everything from structured fires to medical calls to heart attacks and all that stuff. And what a lot of people don't know, firefighters don't just work on fire or if a car accident happened. Because societies are so well built now, there's not as many fires as there were before. So they go into sometimes a domestic violence call. Sometimes someone want to commit suicide. Sometimes someone just had a heart attack. So the calls that I was going on, it was crazy. But that's why the streets love firefighters. Because they don't enforce law.
I never know that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Because every fire station or fire station that I pass by, I feel like they always just chilling over there.
Nah, it looked like it.
Trying to chill
It
till
looked
that
like
fire
it.
come.
Exactly.
like- So,
Come on, look, man. You talking about being under fire?
what I'm saying, hold on. What I'm saying, the fire stations that I know always had the fire pole.
Yeah, the
Right.
fire pole.
They don't got too many fire poles.
No, that's true. Yeah, because they're built different now. It's like all on ground now. So some of them
level?
aren't like 3 levels and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause like when you would watch it growing up, it's like wee, and then everybody would give a coat on and then
Jump in that jumpsuit.
go down the pole.
Yeah.
Then Peggy would be giving everybody their doggone armor and here's your axe, here's your water hose.
Nah,
Can't be
right.
pouring the water for him. Yeah, that's what it is. But you talk about being under fire. So in BMF, you played Terry Flannery.
Oh yeah, that was
Cam,
some
a
fire.
big BMF,
Oh,
Big
yeah,
Meech
for
fan. Bro, what was that like, and how did that change your life, though, playing that role? And then people see you and be like, oh, that's Terry, that's Terry.
It made me a hood legend, and it's crazy because like you run into people, then they start telling you about their drug stories.
Just
I'm
run
like,
up.
brother, you can't tell me this shit because if I know about it, now I'm a criminal too.
Yeah.
I'm just an actor.
Plausible deniability. Don't tell me a damn thing.
You know what I'm saying? People be like, yo, bro, I was moving weight back then with them, bro. I still got kilo. I'm like, yo, chill.
But I played the part, I ain't the
Yeah,
part.
like I'm like, bro, relax, like but they're confessing their murder, because then they look at us like therapy in the sense like, oh, we could get that out, like he really know this shit. I know a certain extent, but I don't know how to, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's crazy what it's done to like the hood, the way the hood embraced me.
No, it's a
I mean,
culture. It's a culture thing.
It's crazy.
Because I think like for Big Meech and what he was like a fairy tale.
Right.
It was like if you was around during that time, you was a part of history.
Right.
You know what he did in the Magic Cities and how we would have these elaborate parties.
Yeah.
Did you go to the Miami party over what was it, last week or something like that? Well, Big Meech just had a
Big Meech was there?
his coming home party was like a couple weeks
I can't go to that, brother.
right?
I can't.
But
Part, I ain't the part. That's
Nah, man, listen, I'm an actor, nigga. Listen, but check with this dynamic where even Lil Meech, and you working alongside with him,
Yeah.
how has that relationship kind of expanded to, is it real, is it not? Seeing what he's been through and obviously how people kind of look at him, what could you share about that relationship that we may not know about?
Well, there's a lot, brother, because the show, I mean, as most people know, the show just got canceled, actually, because of real stuff in real life. But I would say, I think life for Little Meech been really hard. I think if your father is that big, you almost get lost in the shadow. So it's hard for Little Meech to find his identity, and the world got to meet him as Big Meech. So I think there's this complex there that he probably don't even know that he's dealing with. I got nothing but love for him, but it's a lot of pressure to try to be someone that was Bigfoot. Like, they ran one of the largest domestic drug distributions in the history of America. What they did was so crazy, and like, I feel like sometimes Little Meech feel like he got to walk in that shoe. It's almost like your daddy being Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
And look at Jordan's sons. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He's definitely experienced nepotism.
hood nepotism at that, which is even
And it's
crazy.
Oh my God, it's like, bro, it's tough because it's like, nigga, you ain't Meech.
Right.
You know, and then for him having his own way of thought, his own independence, and understanding like, yo, bro, like, you don't gotta be that. We're gonna accept you regardless. But then there are some other people like, we know your daddy, we respect your daddy. We don't too much go for that. When you start to see that unfold, one of the things in the culture that also was impactful was the dialogue and how the handling between Lil Meech, the whole, Big Meech, and 50 Cent. What could you share in regards of that whole debacle too?
I feel like Big Meech just really don't have a concept of how Hollywood works. So I think, after
You said Big Meech or Lil Meech?
Big Meech.
Okay.
So I feel like, he probably came home, he's having conversations a certain way, and he probably don't realize it don't work like that. Like, it's not the early 2000s and 1990s. Like, things have changed. And I just think that, with his conversations that him and Little Meech probably was having, I think they just ruffled 50's feathers.
Yeah.
A little bit. They ruffled his feathers.
That's how it kind of shifted apart, right?
That's how it shifted apart for sure.
Yeah.
But I think what people don't know about 50 Cent, he's a businessman.
Yeah.
First.
How has his trolling been misconstrued by blinding people about trolling more so than business?
I think his trolling is marketing. Like, he talked about it in his book. Like, with Empire, when he was comparing Power to Empire market, that was Fox. So their marketing dollars was crazy.
Yeah.
But in him trolling that, he actually tapped into their marketing dollars. So it was almost like if someone put $100 million behind Cam Newton, they only put $5 million behind Da Vinci. If I start talking shit about Cam Newton, that $100 million actually go to my marketing dollars. So it was genius, because now when people click you, they're seeing me. You know what I'm saying? And so some of that is marketing, but some of it, like, he's dead ass. But he's not joking. But he's cool as shit though. Like, Five is that's one of the most loving, caring dudes I've ever met in my life. It's just people. I think people aren't raised right. People aren't disciplined. Like, I think American is just producing weak men with no backbone. So if you cross him or do some weird shit, then he's gonna be like, bro, what you? And I feel like he's just gonna let it, he's a rapper though. He came in the game like, the bottom line is, I'm a crook with a deal. If my records don't sell, I'm a rob and kill. And he was like getting at everyone. So people forget that, like, that's still
him.
who he is.
I'm just making movies
At the
and
core.
At the core.
I'm caning at the core.
Yeah, he's gangster. Like, he's one of the smartest gangsters to me, because growing up, he wasn't a blood or a Crip. But he managed to get respect from both sides and come out on top.
Yeah, for sure.
Not many gangsters come out.
And still keep the respect of knowing, like, bro, you ain't gotta be in pop that many times.
I mean, God, tell my
Nigga, a cat.
He's better than a cat. He's a thundercat.
He a thundercat.
Nah,
bro.
Facts.
It's a situation. It's a situation where, bro, you've definitely been a part of projects that it's. How does it feel that people really don't even know your name? They know your characters.
It's a breath of fresh air at the same time, because I'm glad, like, sometimes when people call me the character name, I can hear it, I'll be like, all right, this is someone that don't know my heart. They don't know me. So I know how to respond to it. And it's just like, wow, like I managed to do something in my little life that make people like go crazy about a character that I play. It's a weird feeling, you know? And then you're playing so many different characters and it has different emotional effects on people. So you're just like, sometimes it's a spooky feeling. I'll be like, damn, God, like, thank you for it, but just give me the discipline to just navigate it, because it could really turn you into a monster.
Do you carry that to other projects? Like, to be able to switch your mind and say, I'm this person now, I'm that person now. And because a lot of times, too, I heard that when you get in character, some of that really stay. You have to kind of purge that stuff out.
What's it called? A lucid method
Yeah.
character?
Yeah, it's like you keep it. It's like you walk around like you Terry. So it's like,
No, 100%.
How do you kind of like push that out to actually turn into another?
Get back grounded.
So we're playing Terry.
And not just that character, any character though.
I developed paranoia. I was paranoid, and every time you see and we in Atlanta shooting, so every time I'm seeing black people, I'm just like, yo, like I'm like watching them closely. Yeah. And then at some point, like it's like, yo, let me just hire another security. And then you want to walk around strapped all the time, because you also know that in Atlanta, people are just shooting for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Sure. And reading the scripts and understanding the story that I'm playing, it makes you more paranoid. But sometimes you just got to try to like pray it out the way. And, you know, playing a football character or playing a romance, a lover boy or whatever, it definitely take a toll on you. But I realize, don't play a character that I don't want to enter that spirit. Yeah. Like, so like some demonic possession, I'm not doing it. Yeah. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Man, appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Per usual, what I would tell you, dog, keep rocking with the culture, bro.
Yes,
we
sir.
rock with you, man. It's a beautiful talent.
Appreciate that.
And keep rocking and rolling, bro.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Da Vinci.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you, bro.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir.